Hello folks, like, I just thought I'd do an update and see what I've been up to, like, since I've come off of Facebook and everything. What I've been doing is I've been messing around with old watches. I I made these leather straps, and this is I have fixed this up, this Seconda, this is the one with the actual working chronograph on it, you can see, actually works. And if you wait a second, there you go, it resets itself lovely. And I bought quite a few, job lots of old watches. Here's the black version of the brown leather thing, which I've riveted with gunmetal rivets. And this has got a Timex Expedition on it, which, as you can see, beautiful glow on it. It's a very, very good timepiece, and I'm very pleased with that. And of course, this is the one that started it all. This very, very old Seconda Safari. It's missing its second hand because the new movement I had put into it, just didn't have the spigot for the second hand. But, I've put a military, what you call Zulu strap onto it, so I'm quite pleased with them. Those are my three main wearer watches. I am working on a couple of others as well, like an Adidas watch. But oh god, there you go. But those are my three daily wearers. But I've been working on others as well. Like this one's, as you can see, it's a company called Softech, but I think that's a very, very nice manly watch. I like the green. Unfortunately, it's too small for my wrist. My wrist is actually quite large, but that's a really nice watch. I mean, that wasn't working when I got it. It's now working. It's holding beautiful time. It's got lovely light luminance on the dial. I mean, that's a very, very good, it's cheap and Chinese probably, but it does the job. A lady's baby G, which is working. It's a bit grubby, but it does. He says looking for the light switch. There we are. As you can see, does what it's supposed to do. Unfortunately, the screws on the back are loose, so I've got to find a way of sealing them in. Probably going to use a bit of and again, that wasn't working. I took it all apart, cleaned it up, done a few repairs on the circuit board, and it's working lovely. Except the alarm doesn't work because I lost the tiniest spring in the world. I fixed this one up for my daughter. This is one of the ones I'm giving to my other daughter, Steph, because I've already given Shana hers ones. And you can see this is lovely. This is fossil. And you change the way it reacts, It's a very nice lady's watch. It's great for hardware, Another one that the alarm doesn't work, is the bench watch. But other than, I mean, that is a really, really good, it's holding good time. It's got a nice display. It's got lots of functions. The only thing is the spring is in this one, but the alarm just doesn't work. I think the little chime on the back's actually gone. What else have we got that's worth mentioning? This is a pretty little thing, holding good time. I mean, I gave a good clean, polished up. What have we got here? There's another Seconda. This is a Seconda Trident. It says there's a man's watch, but it looks very small on my arm. I've put a new snakeskin leather strap on it, and there's very nice gold plating on it. It's a nice little watch. Right. What else have we got that's worth a look? There's another one. Just next watch, nice, like, you know, calfskin like band, like, you know, give it a good polish. And then, you know, again, that one wasn't working very well. Right. And this is a very strange storm watch. Right. You press the button in and you count the things and that tells you the time. You know, that took a lot. The case, the bracelet was in pieces. I've had to put it all back together, like, you know, but that's working. Let's find. It's a very nice identity watch, that is. Like, you know, I think that's a very pretty watch. Like, it's, you know, it's very clean. It was very easy to clean. I mean, again, it was, all these watches were absolutely filthy. Right. This is another one for my daughter Steph. Like, you know, this is another. I found 2 fake Rolexes in one of the job lots. Like, you know, and like, for what it is, it's actually a very nice looking watch, but it just says Rolex on it. I mean, it does look like, you know, £1 million, like, you know, but unfortunately it's not very thick gold plating, so, you know, it will all tarnish and come off at some point. But, you know, it's a bit of bullshit, I know. This one was a strange one. Right, this one's actually designed to be rugged, like, you know, it's like the finish on it is actually like it's tarnished and like worn, but it's actually designed to be like that. I mean, again, like, you know, that one seems to have lost a few seconds, like, you know, like, although, like, I will have a look at that one because I think the battery in it's weak, but I mean, it seems to be okay. Little young girl's watch, like, you know, quite a nice quality, like, very, very, very good, like, you know, overall condition. That one wasn't working. I replaced the movement in it. Like, that was a bugger to get the hands on properly, but, you know, it's looking absolutely fine. I mean, you know, when it arrived there, it was absolutely hideous. Right, let's find out. Ah, yes, here's the doyen. This here is a Swatch Ladies Trezor. Like, you know, they retail new £169 or thereabouts. Right, it was missing its case back. There's a tiny little hatch that we put the battery in, and it needed a bit of a polish, but I think that's come up beautiful. You know, and I'm probably going to sell that one. So, what have we here? This one here is a nice general one, like, you know, I mean, it's not a super brand, but I mean, it's got a nice calfskin. I mean, I'm probably going to change the strap on that because that's a bit manky at the end, like, you know, but I've got stacks of them, like, you know. But where are we? Let's find the 2 secondas that I absolutely love, like, you know. Oh, the back's come off of this one, so I have to find that. That's a very, very nice Seconda, very clean, very nice ladies one. Well, I don't know why the back came off of that one, but that's a bit naughty, that is. So I obviously hadn't put that back in properly. And this one here is his running mate. This is another ladies Seconda. This one's got the date bubble, like lens, like, you know, and again, this is an incredibly good quality watch. This one's actually, this and the other Seconda actually have a very good quality Miyota movements in. I mean, you know, that's why they are so good. Like, you know, the bezel works. Like, you know, this is a proper ladies diver's watch. Like, you know, and it's holding good time. I've still got quite a few. Very charming, like, you know, like gunmetal, like, you know, unnamed one. It's got another Miyota Japanese watch, what's it, thing in it, movement. I mean, some of those movements are only about £2 each new, like, you know, generic, like, Chinese thing, like, you know, nice expanding bracelet in very clean condition. That one wasn't working. I changed the movement on it. Again, it was just a cheap Chinese Myota. That's no problem there. That's a very, very smart little watch there. Tiniest hands. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to, but it's only got a ding on the glass, which is a shame. This is a Seconda winder. Like, you know, it's not actually wound up. I've left it unwound, like, you know, but this one actually holds good time. One wind lasts for 24 hours, like, you know, but that's turned out beautiful. Like, I'm very pleased with that one. What we got here? Oh yeah, this one says at the top, if you look at the 12 o'clock position, that's a real genuine diamond, as what it says in the back. So, you know, that's gold plated. It's a very nice watch. I don't know if that's man's or woman's, like, you know, but that's a proper snakeskin, like, you know, like that's very good quality. So I'm nearly at the end. That's my daughter ringing up. Right, I'm busy. Right. Bracelet watch, like, you know, that one didn't work. Replaced the movement. Bosh, it works again. What have we got here? That's a Loris. I mean, Loris is not a bad brand. Like, you know, nice gold plating, nice snakeskin or calfskin like strap. Holding they are known to be very good quality watches. Lorises are. So, you know, they're cut above, like, you know, the budgets. Here's another swatch. Holding very, very good time. You can't repair swatches. If they break, they break. But as you can see, it's like it's see-through, and the only thing you can do is change the battery. But swatches, you can get a free battery for life. All the time you take your swatch into there, they'll change it. Here's a nice one. Like, you know, needs a bit of a clean on the thing, but it's designed to look old and shabby, like, you know, but it's holding good time. This one looks like an Avon or a Next one. Again, good time, you know. And that's got a nice Japanese movement in. I think that's actually quite a pretty looking thing, you know. It's got the gems it's missing one there, like, you know. So it's a shame, but, you know, I mean, it still looks nice. Here's another one of those, like, that's like a Loris one, like, you know. I mean, these were all pitted and grubby and covered in dirt, you know. Here's a nice ladies one, like, it's got a lovely, like, gold like hinted like dial bracelet. But if you look at that looks really nice. That's a really nice ladies watch. That was filthy, that one was. I don't know what these girls have been doing with their watches, like, you know. Another, like, gold one. I like that one because that's a very nice gold plate. It seems to have survived as well, so, like, you know, that's pretty good. Well, what we got here? Another ladies one. That's another Loris, like, you know, look at that. Same as the other one. Calf skin, bosh, bosh, bosh. Keeping good time as well. That's that one there. I don't know what that is, like, you know. I can't remember what it is. I haven't got my magnifying glass out. That's a nice generic ladies watch, like, you know, nice band. So, near the end. Avon, but, you know, it does the trick. It's, you know, it's a nice bracelet dress watch. I didn't know any of this, like, you know, before I started fiddling about with my Seconda Safari. Here's one for my granddaughter. It's like a little puss tat on it, like, you know, it's a children's watch. Like, nice genuine leather, like, you know, that looks to me like calf skin again. Like, you know, but that is a very nice little girl's watch. That'll last her a long time. Another swatch. You know, swatches are actually very, very expensive, like, you know, because they are very good watches. Right, it's the Swiss watch company. That's what Swatch means. And I mean, these like plastic ones still get a good bit of dosh. Oh, and what have we got here? La da da da. That's a nice one. That's got nice golden chrome like insets. Like, you know, that's a very, very. I do like that one for a lady. Like, you know. I think that's a Seconda. Like again. I've only got 2 or 3 to go, right, you know, and what have we got here? Again, that's a nice general. That one's like a brushed gunmetal and gold, right, you know, keeps good time. It does what it says on the tin, plenty of, you know, I mean, it's got a nice way of adjusting. You can have it 6 or 7 different ways, so, you know. Another bracelet watch, this one as well, that's Hardy, whatever that is, but you know, it does what it says on the tin. I mean, you know, I know lots of girls that wouldn't be too ashamed wearing that. And I think this is the last one, and this is the last one, yeah, and I think that's another next one. Yeah, it is another next one. I mean, you know, that's a very pretty little watch, like, you know. So, you know, I mean, I've sat there and each one of those ones I've fixed, I've hand polished, like, you know, and cleaned up, changed movements on, like, and I'll tell you what, I've had to use a massive magnifying glass because my eyes aren't very good. Like, you know, I've got, down here, I've got a box of ones to do, and in here, there's a box of ones that don't work, but I've got to change the movements on, like, you know. I mean, you know, things like these Schlesingers, like, you know, like, it's a shame. I think they're lovely watches, like, you know, but they just don't work. I know I haven't got any spare movements for them. There's an Adidas watch in here, which is like got 24 karat gold on it. You know, there's a few bits in there which will be fixed up, like, you know. I mean, I'm quite pleased with that. That in there is a box of batteries, like, you know, I've got like any ranging from, like, you know, what's it, like, I've got, I had to buy a box of 377 batteries, like, from China for I bought 100 and it cost £1.19, like, you know, and like, you just couldn't buy them that cheap, like, you know. Well, there you go. So casting back, like, you know, like, the 2 Secondas, like, you know, they're the ones, you know. It was this one here because it didn't work, and I love this. This is such a manly watch, you know. I mean, the bezel doesn't work. This is the 1970s one, like, you know, and I mean, it's kept bloody. I've got the second hand for it. It's just that there's no nub on the actual thing because there was the thing at, you know. I mean, what's it? The movement for it was like £1.99, like, you know, or something really stupid. Like, you know, I mean, for the sake of a second hand and a good working watch, that does me. Right, and the Timex, of course, that's that's a really nice watch. I do like Timexes, like, you know, and I mean, that's great for just outdoor use. And this one is my, you know, that is absolutely beautiful. That one is, I really am pleased with that one. You know, it's come up so wonderful. And these like straps I've actually made myself. I hand riveted these, like, you know, like, what's it, using, like, you know, rivet snaps and, like, you know, pressure from a pair of pliers, like, and I'm so pleased as punch. So there you go. So you might see some more watch stuff coming soon. Anyway, all the best, take care, and, you know, if you need to contact me, in my Facebook profile there is my phone number and there is my email address. I'm surprised nobody's used it. So see you later, bye.